After the powerful assassinations of senior regime officials, the de facto leader of Iran, Ali Larijani, and head of the Basij Murder Incorporated organization, Gholamreza Soleimani, the Iranian intelligence minister, Esmail Khatib, was also assassinated last night, who was in charge of the regime's internal murder and repression system in Iran and of promoting external threats.
With exactly 3 brutal assassinations in 24 hours, was yet another top Iranian official successfully killed? Right after Ali Larijani, was Mojtaba Khamenei's deeply trusted political aide deliberately killed in devastating Israeli strikes? Israel's defiant Defence Minister Katz boldly claims there are many more significant surprises currently waiting in store. A relentless Israel brutally guns for Iran's top political officials exactly as the IRGC continuously fires extremely deadly retaliatory strikes. The furious IRGC ruthlessly unleashes absolute hell directly on Israel just as a vengeful Iran violently avenges its fallen martyrs. Immediately following Ali Larijani, another extremely top Iranian government official has reportedly been violently killed directly by Israel today. The Israel Defence Minister officially announced that Iran's serving intelligence minister was successfully assassinated during a recent targeted military strike. Defence Minister Katz formally claimed Esmail Khatib was definitely killed by a devastating Israeli airstrike executed on Iran during the chaotic overnight hours of March 17th to 18th. The serving Iranian intelligence minister was allegedly specifically targeted by advanced Israeli Air Force fighter jets operating directly over Tehran. Israel Defence Minister Katz further confidently claimed there are definitely many more significant surprises currently waiting in operational store soon. Minister Katz explicitly revealed that the Israeli PM formally authorized the IDF to completely freely eliminate absolutely any senior Iran official.
The intensity of the attacks in Iran is increasing. We are in the midst of the decisive victory. After the powerful assassinations of senior regime officials, the de facto leader of Iran, Ali Larijani, and head of the Basij Murder Incorporated organization, Gholamreza Soleimani, the Iranian intelligence minister, Esmail Khatib, was also assassinated last night, who was in charge of the regime's internal murder and repression system in Iran, and of promoting external threats. Israel's policy is clear and unequivocal. No one in Iran has immunity and everyone is in the crosshairs. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and I have authorized the IDF, Israel Defense Forces, to thwart any senior Iranian official who is surrounded, intelligence operational, without the need for additional authorization. We will continue to thwart and hunt them all. Also during this day, significant surprises are also expected in all arenas that escalated the war we are waging against Iran and Hezbollah in Lebanon.
Directly after Israel Katz, the official IDF military command also formally announced the targeted assassination of Iran's serving intelligence minister. The IDF publicly claimed, explicitly on March 18th, that Esmail Khatib played a truly key central role managing the highly deadly government crackdown on civilian protesters. The IDF also firmly alleged Khatib actively spearheaded numerous global covert intelligence ops strictly targeting various Iranian and Israeli citizens worldwide. Israel Defense Forces said, and I quote, "Eliminated Esmail Khatib, the Iranian terrorist regime minister of intelligence, in a targeted strike in Tehran." Khatib played a significant role during the recent protests throughout Iran, including the arrest and killing of protesters, and led terrorist activities against Israelis and Americans around the world. Similarly, he operated against Iranian citizens. During the Masa Amani protests, 2022 to 2023, the Iranian Ministry of Intelligence possesses advanced intelligence capabilities, overseeing surveillance, espionage, and the execution of covert operations worldwide, particularly against Israeli and Iranian citizens, unquote. Israel essentially viewed Khatib as a highly trusted personal political aide directly answering to Iran's supreme leader Mojtaba Khamenei, cited reports. Esmail Khatib was formally made Iran's national intel minister by the former deceased President Ibrahim Raisi back in 2021. Minister Khatib prominently held various senior leadership posts within the Ministry of Intelligence and the Executive Office of the Iran Supreme Leader. Khatib's alleged violent killing is remarkably the third successful targeted assassination of senior Iranian officials, happening strictly in a tight 3-day span. Iran National Security Chief Ali Larijani and the prominent head of Basij forces Gholamreza Soleimani were killed earlier on March 17th. A formal state funeral ceremony has been held for the 2 assassinated Iran government officials located in Tehran recently on March 18th. Thousands of grieving Iranians were publicly seen emotionally gathering right at the nation's capital, specifically to heavily mourn Larijani's targeted assassination. Meanwhile, an enraged Iran violently launched the massive 61st consecutive wave of heavy ballistic missiles strictly against Israel in direct retaliation for Larijani's brutal killing. The elite IRGC publicly said the 61st attack wave explicitly included deploying advanced Khorramshahr 4, heavy Kharj, and highly destructive Kibar-Shikan ballistic missiles. Iran's elite military forces firmly claimed well over 100 separate designated military and national security strategic targets located in Israel were genuinely successfully hit. Emergency sirens loudly blared continuously in Israel on March 18th amid a massive terrifying wave of incoming Iranian ballistic missiles loaded with highly destructive cluster munitions. Israel officially claimed exactly 2 innocent civilian people were tragically killed today in Tel Aviv in the chaotic aftermath of Iran's highly deadly retaliatory strikes. The official civilian death toll strictly in Israel has reportedly sadly mounted up to exactly 14 people during the ongoing war as fierce Iran military retaliation relentlessly continued.
$25 करोड़ गरीब गरीबी को परास्त करके बाहर निकले।
For the good of our nation, let's work together and let's truly make America great again.
The fastest news breaks.
Requested PM saying that look, you will have to speak to Putin and to Zelensky.
The biggest news makers.
The relationship with India is probably the most important bilateral relationship the U.S. will have for the rest of this century.
The capital delivered quite an election result today.
Expert analysis.
The million-dollar question today is how to stop this dance of death.
Ground reports.
I'm standing at the crossroad of the Kumbh Mela. Behind me are more than 100 entry ghats.
Long-form interviews.
Exclusionary politics is reflected in Manipur case as well. You don't bother because this is a small state.
Deep dive into burning issues.
It's often said DRC could be the richest country in the whole world. It's because of what sits underneath.
Why exactly did the US topple the Sheikh Hasina government?
HT videos. We don't just break news, we break it down.